Hello, faculty and staff. I'm going to introduce you today to the new purchase order system. It's our new online system where we will be doing away with all of the paper POs and doing everything online. This is the web portal. This is the actual login page that you will be using to access this system. You will log in with either your FayWeb username and password or Blackbaud, whichever system you use. If you have any problems with your passwords, just let Shelly know and she will reset your password for you. Once you log in, this is your product list screen. On the left side is your search, and on the right side is your results. If you're searching for a product, you would type in the product ID number right under product ID to make sure that it's in our system. For instance, and then you would click on search. If this is the product that you're looking for, then what you're going to do is you're going to add the quantity that you want. And then you're going to click add to cart. If you look over here, you will see in your cart that you have one item in there. That would be the item that you entered. Also, if you look up here, it'll tell you 10 items added to your cart, so you know that it went to your cart. If you type in and the product is not in our system, it will tell you no products found. At this point, you're going to click over here to add new product, and on this screen is where you're going to add the product to our product list. The only fields you're going to have to fill in are product ID, description, vendor name, unit of measure, unit cost, and down here at the bottom, distribution. So the first step you're going to do is add the item number to the product ID. The second step would be the product description. And then you're going to type in the vendor name, unit of measure is usually going to be each. You're going to type in the cost, and down here at the bottom, under distribution, you're going to click add. %, and then here is where you're going to type in your GL account. And if you tab, it should tell you if you have the correct GL account or not. And then at the top of the screen, you're going to click Save. Now, in order to find that product, again, to put it in your cart, you're going to click on the Home, click on Go Shopping, and then you're going to search for your product again, using the product number you just entered. And there's the product that you entered, and then you put the quantity in and add it to your cart. Once you have all the products in your cart that you're requesting, you're going to come over here and click View Your Cart. This is going to tell you everything that's in your cart. On this screen, you can change the quantity. If the price is not correct, you can change the price. But anytime you make any kind of changes whatsoever, you have to click update cart, or it won't save your changes. Once everything is satisfactory, you're going to click on Create Requisition. Now this is the very last step before submitting your requisition to your approver. On the approval rule, whoever your approver is what you're going to choose as the approval. So if you're upper school, then you would click on whoever your department head is. Down here is where you can change the vendor if it's not the correct vendor. If you come over here to Edit and click on Edit, it'll bring you to a screen where you can make changes to your products. On this screen, you'll be able to, in the external notes, you'll be able to put any notes you have to the vendor. For instance, if there's any discounts that need to be applied, if there's any specific colors you need to tell the vendor, you can do that in external notes. For the internal notes, that's basically just for the approvers. If you have any kind of notations, like, a check has to be sent out, anything that we need to know, you can put in internal notes. Down at the bottom, this is where you can verify the GL. If it's not the correct GL, you can change it here. And then anything you save, any changes you make, you need to make sure you click Save, or it will not save the changes. Once it saves, you're going to click on Return to Requisition, and then you're going to be back at the last page. Once you click Submit Requisition, you cannot make any changes. If there's any changes that need to be made on your requisition after it's been submitted, you have to call your approver so that they can make the proper changes on their end. Once you submit requisition, you're going to get a requisition number. This requisition number is important for you to track your requisition. If you go back to View My Requisitions, you can see your requisition that you just submitted. And it will also tell you over here where it says Reviewer, it will tell you whose line it's in to be reviewed. So for instance, if it goes to your department head, you'll see their name right here. Once your department head approves it and it goes to Susan, you will see Susan's name here. So that way you can track where your requisition is, and you can be able to contact that person to find out how your requisition is doing. Once the requisition has been made into a purchase order, the status will turn to closed. At that point, that's when I will have the requisition and I will have turned it into a PO. So at that point, you can contact me to find out how your order is coming along. There are certain things that are already in the system. If you're not sure whether something's in the system or not, feel free to contact me to find out. For instance, if you have any kind of printing needs, if you type in printing under the product ID, you will come up with printing services. And then in the internal and the external notes is where you can put exactly what it is that you're wanting to order. For instance, if you're ordering forms from a printing service, you can put what the forms are in the external notes. If you're renewing a subscription or if you're renewing a membership, if you type in annual, you will have membership dues. If you're renewing your memberships, you can do it under there. Again, in the notes, you can put exactly what it is. And if there's any paperwork that needs to go with it, you can send that down to me, and I will hold on to it until I get the PO, and then I will send the paperwork along with the PO. If there's anything, if you know the cost of shipping, you can type in shipping. and you can add that to your cart and put the price of shipping once you get to your cart, and that adds it to the total. If it's something that you're going to order one time and you're never ever going to order again, you can click on Request One-Time Product. And then what you're going to do is you're going to select a vendor. You're going to put your description here. And then you're going to put the quantity, the price, and any notes that you want us to know. Do not use can't find a vendor. If you cannot find the vendor that you're putting in, please call me because I will have to add it into Blackbaud in order for you to use it. If you're ordering anything from Amazon, the vendor that you're going to choose is going to be American Express. And then in the product description, you're going to put what it is you're ordering, and down here in the notes, you can put Amazon.com. And if you have a screenshot or a printing of what it is you're ordering, please send it down to me so I know exactly what it is I need to order and I make sure I order the right product. Any of the questions that you have, feel free to call me anytime or email me. I'll be more than happy to come down and walk you through any kind of problems you might be having.